There comes a time when you stop playing small, when the half-effort, half-dreaming, half-planning version of you is no longer acceptable. There comes a time when you stop talking and start doing, when all the distractions, all the doubts, and all the weak-ass excuses get buried under one clear decision. Lock the fuck in. You've said it before. Tomorrow I'll start. Next week I'll be better. I just need some motivation. No, you don't need another motivational video. You don't need a spark. You don't need a perfect plan. You need to stop bullsh-titting yourself and commit. You've wasted enough time. Enough scrolling, enough dreaming without doing, enough talking about what you're capable of instead of proving it. It's time to go silent, go inward, go all in. Because nobody is coming to save you. No one's going to wake you up at 5 a.m. No one's going to hold your hand through the hard days. No one's going to beg you to chase your own damn dream. That's your job. And the second you take full ownership of your life, well, that's when everything changes. Because this world doesn't respond to intentions, it responds to execution. You don't get what you wish for, you get what you grind for. So what's stopping you? Fear? Doubt? Laziness? None of that is bigger than you. None of that deserves to control your life. You've already survived too much to be controlled by things that live in your head. Lock the fuck in. This isn't about hype. This is about hunger, about discipline, about obsession. Success doesn't belong to the lucky. It belongs to the focused, to the ones who show up every damn day whether they feel like it or not. You say you want it, but are you willing to bleed for it? You say you're ready, but are you willing to give up comfort, distractions, laziness? Because here's what it really takes. Early mornings, late nights, saying no to the party, no to the couch, no to the noise. Grinding when no one's clapping, building when no one's watching, staying locked in when no one believes. That's what winners do. They don't ask for permission. They don't wait for the perfect move. They execute relentlessly, ruthlessly, repeatedly. You want to be different? Start acting like it. You want to be great? Start living like it. You want to be unbreakable? Then stop folding the second life gets uncomfortable. This is your moment. Your line in the sand. Your no more excuses chapter. The world is full of people who kind of want it. Full of people who almost tried. Full of people who quit when it got hard. You're not one of them. You didn't come this far to come this far. Lock the fuck in. This is about momentum. It's about choosing progress over perfection. It's about putting in the reps, stacking the wins, and refusing to stop. Every time you train when you're tired, that's power. Every time you show up without applause, that's power. Every time you silence the excuses and move anyway, that's power. And every day you stay locked in, you become harder to break, harder to distract, harder to stop. Your future self, they're counting on you. Not next year, not someday, right now. So get up, grind, execute, repeat. No more waiting, no more hoping. No more plan B. The only plan now is to show the world what happens when someone commits completely. No one needs to believe in you. You need to believe in yourself. No one needs to clap. You need to keep climbing. No one needs to see it. You need to build it anyway. Lock the fuck in. Because discipline will take you where motivation never could. Because consistency will outwork talent every time. Because obsession beats potential. So turn down the noise, turn up the work, and build the life you said you wanted. The next chapter is written by those who don't quit, not by the loud, not by the lucky, by the locked in. You're locked in? Good. Because now comes the real test. Not the first few days when the energy is high, not the moments when it's easy. Anybody can show up when it's easy, but when it's hard, when it's lonely, when it's boring, that's when the real ones rise. This is where most people fold. They miss one workout, then another. They skip one step and pretend they're still on track. They lie to themselves just enough to sleep at night, but not you. You're done with that. You're not here to survive. You're here to dominate. This is about war.
A war with every excuse you've ever made, every version of you that's settled, every lazy, distracted, scared piece of your past that tried to hold you back. You're not negotiating anymore. You're not playing nice with your weakness. You're burning the fallback plan. You're cutting the lifeboats. You're building a new standard brick by brick, choice by choice. Because once you lock the F*** Seeking in, there's no turning back. You're building a legacy now. Not just wins, not just numbers, a fucking legacy. Something real, something that lasts, something that echoes when you're not in the room. Because when you're locked in, your actions start speaking for you. They say everything. This one doesn't quit. This one's different. This one's coming for everything they said they would. So stop needing the world to understand. Stop needing validation. Stop waiting for the right time. That time is now. The clock is ticking, and every second you waste is a second you could have been sharpening your edge. While they scroll, you study. While they sleep, you build. While they talk, you work. While they break, you rise. Well, this is the sacrifice zone, the transformation phase, the bury the old you and birth the beast moment. And the best part? No one needs to believe in it but you. You've already got the weapon. It's called consistency. You've already got the edge. It's called discipline. You've already got the plan. It's called shut up and execute. Every day you lock in is a day you separate. While the world spins in circles, you're climbing. Every second you stay focused, the gap grows between you and them, between average and excellence, between dreaming and doing. And here's the truth. No one is owed greatness. You earn it, you bleed for it, you grind for it when it's dark, when it's cold, when it's quiet, and no one's watching. So ask yourself, are you done pretending? Are you done being almost committed? Are you done watching others live the life you keep saying you want? Because the grind doesn't care how you feel. The clock doesn't care if you're tired. The work doesn't care if you're in the mood. And greatness only shows up for the locked in. So if you're serious, turn off your doubts. Kill the noise, bury the distractions, and go dark until the results speak. The potential is screaming for you to step the fuck up. You're not soft. You're not average. You're not meant to live on repeat. You're meant to lead, to build, to become. And no more breaks, no more debates, no more maybes. It's all in now. Execute, evolve, repeat every damn day. And when it hurts, good. That means you're close. When it's hard, good. That means it's working. And when nobody understands why you keep going, perfect. Because it's not their vision, it's yours. Lock the fuck in. Stay locked, die locked. Because this is your legacy now. And legacies aren't given, they're earned. You're still here. Good. Because this is where 99% of people fall off. Where they coast, plateau, tap out, tell themselves they've done enough. But you're not chasing enough. You're chasing everything. You're not in this for some temporary glow-up or short-term motivation high. You're in this for total transformation, for domination, for unshakable self-respect. Because every day you stay locked in, you're not just building muscle or skills, you're building identity. And identity doesn't change when the mood does. Identity doesn't flinch when things get hard. Identity leads. Identity finishes. Identity stays locked. The fuck in. So when your legs are shaking, when your mind's screaming quit, when the doubts start crawling back in, you remember, this is the price. This is the tax on greatness. This is what separates the talkers from the finishers, the tourists from the warriors, the talented from the relentless. You don't want to be remembered for what you almost did. You don't want to tell stories about how you could have made it. You want to become the proof, the walking, breathing evidence that it can be done. So what do? You keep showing up. Even when it's quiet, even when no one texts, even when you're not sure it's working, you
Keep stacking, keep swinging, keep sharpening. Because consistency beats hype. And grit always outlasts comfort. You want to know the secret? There isn't one. It's this. Do the fucking work. Every day. Without fail, without excuses, without needing someone to pat you on the back. Because every time you do that, you become more dangerous. Every day you stay locked in, you gain ground. You get stronger, sharper, colder, clearer. You don't fold when it rains, you don't break when it burns, you stand up. You lock in deeper, you lean into the storm. Why? Because you were built for this. Because this is what purpose feels like. Not a hype, not noise, just fire. Quiet, focused, lethal fire. And when they finally ask how you did it, how you got there, how you became a machine, oh, you won't say a word. You'll let the results speak. You'll let the silence say everything. Because while they were watching, while they were waiting, while they were wondering, you were grinding. And now they'll know. This is what happens when someone commits without compromise. This is what happens when someone locks the fuck in and never looks back. So take a deep breath. Look in the mirror. And know this is your era now. Not the era of hoping, not the era of doubting. The era of executing every day, no matter what. No more fallback plans. No more second guessing. No more half in, half out bullshit asterisk T. Only war, only hunger, only legacy. Lock the fuck in.